All right, guys, the PSE is here. We're very excited to share one of the bows with you that they launched this year, and they've launched a few, right? There's a couple different ones out there.
4 new bows this year.
4 new bows, but today we're going to focus on the Evo Nxt 33. With the stats real quick.
Yeah, so the quick numbers off it, it is a 7-inch brace height bow with a 33-inch axle to axle, 322 feet per second, with adjustable let-offs of 80 to 90%, draw length range of 26.5 to 32 inches, so tons of draw length adjustment.
People, that's gonna fit.
Draw weight peaks in 50, 60, 65, 70, and 80. 10 limb bolt turns, which means you got about 15 to 20 pounds of draw weight adjustment. And then you do also have the option of the 65 to 75% let-off mod to increase the speed by about 5, and then your fast let-off mod for about an extra 10 feet per second as well. Yep, so this is the Evolve Cam. So this is actually the 3rd generation bow we've seen from PSE with the Evolve Cam in the hunting lineup. The first one we saw was the Evolve 31 and 35, which I really liked those bows. We then saw the Evolve 28 in the shorter axle to axle, and then we got last year we got the Evoke 31 and the Evoke 35, and the new Carbon Stealth as well. And then this year we have a complete redesign in the riser system to the Evo Nxt 33. So the bow has a peak weight of 4.5 pounds, and they've got some awesome new color fusion finishes as well. With the Mossy Oak Country, Kuyu Verde, they've introduced First Light Fusion this year, which is new for them. Real Tree Edge, black and tan.
Excellent.
So this being PSE's 50th anniversary year, they actually decided to go through and bring back a lot of the key names that are really important to PSE's history. So the Evo was one of PSE's best-selling hunting bows. So it was only fitting for being their 50th anniversary for them to bring back that name. I know they've been pushing a lot on social media, really talking about what kind of company they are and where they're from. And I think it's really cool that they brought this name back. In the Carbon series, they brought back the Mach series with the Mach 1, which is just super cool and awesome for them to see them bring that back.
That's really cool. All right, well, let's take a look at the shots in the speed segment real quick, and then we'll come right back, talk tech, and then we'll get into our final thoughts. All right, guys, so we're speed testing the new PSE Evo Nxt. This is 70 pounds, 29 inches of draw length, and our first arrow is 350 grains. 311 feet per second. Our next arrow is 450 grains. 272 feet per second. Our next arrow is 550 grains. 250 feet per second. And our last arrow, the All-American, 687 grains. 224 feet per second. All right, now we're back. We're gonna talk a little bit of tech on this bow. Chris is gonna go through the cam. He's gonna go through the new grip here and a couple other aspects of this bow. So Chris, take it away.
For sure. So we've got a lot of the same systems we've seen before in the past couple years with PSE. We've got the Evolve Cam system, which they kind of have that exactly dialed in right where it needs to be. So they haven't made any tweaks to the cam itself. With the pocket, we've still got the standard wedge lock pocket, which is an ultra stable, zero tolerance pocket, so no movement at all. We have the adjustable cable rod here as well, which you'll notice one major difference from last year's model of bows is they've eliminated the flexing cable rod. They've gone to a solid cable rod on all their bows, and you can now turn this 360 degrees for tuning purposes. The biggest thing you'll notice right when you pick it up is going to be the grip. They have designed a rubber overmold grip. People wanted it, so they did bring it. Now, if you're one of those guys like me that absolutely loved the grip on PSE bows before, don't worry, you can pop these 2 screws off and you will have that old grip right back.
It's underneath it.
Yeah, it's underneath. The same grip you've always been used to, just in a longer riser. They've changed the cutouts just slightly, but this is a very strong, very secure riser, very little riser flex at all to the riser. And what they've done by preloading the limbs a little bit less and making them slightly more parallel is they virtually eliminated all the hand shock in this bow. I know you guys hear that from a lot of the new bows, but honestly, there's so little hand shock to these new bows that are coming out for 2020. If there's one thing that we've seen from almost all the lines is that the hunting bow series have been quieter, they've been faster, and they've just flat out felt amazing on the shot.
All right, Chris, so for the shots of this bow, I was very impressed. I thought it shot very, very good. It felt good in the hand. The grip was definitely different. I'm not used to this grip. I do like the original grip, but I understand why they have it. But it does have a nice flat wall to it, so can't complain there. It's fine.
Right.
A little too thick for me, but otherwise it's a great grip, especially for warm, to keep your hand warm. But again, the ability to take it off is big time, right? So the people who do need it have that option. If people don't, no matter. But I thought it shot straight, shot very flat, very smooth. Everything I came to expect with that cam system. The Evolve cam system has been nothing but a great product from them, and you know, it's been so smooth over the past few years that they brought that, you know, just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they're just improving upon existing design, which is exactly what they should do. They've kind of got it really dialed in with that cam system. I was pleasantly surprised with the grip and the way it felt when I shot it. I thought it was going to be a little too bulky for me. I shoot with an open hand, so the comfort of the padded grip or the rubber grip on the back really felt comfortable to me. I think it's something I would hunt with. I don't think I'd put it on my target bow because I'm so used to that feel of the riser. But this is definitely a comfortable option for those guys that did want that rubber grip as well.
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing I was going to say is I love the riser design. I thought the cutouts are very impressive. They put a lot of good cutouts in here, even some like waves in here. I mean, it looks really, really well done. A lot of details been put into this bow. Also, looks like they got extra mounts here for extra stops or stabilizers.
Well, they've always got the vibration dampeners here, but one of the big things you'll notice this year on the PSE bows, and we'll flip this over and kind of hold it up, is they've actually added 2 front stabilizer mounts. Now, some guys have used these for cameras in the past, but when I actually got the first one in to shoot these, we ran a stabilizer off the front. Found it very comfortable, and just for kicks and giggles, I kind of threw a stabilizer down on the bottom and mounted all my stabilizers really, really low, and actually found that the bow aimed and held very, very still.
Interesting.
So being that it's a center pull bow, this is going to have a phenomenal effect on the stabilization and completely change the way the bow feels in your hand. Yeah,
that is really unique. I've never seen it before. Very good. And they got suppression built into the bow.
Yep.
And yeah, so all in all, great job, PSE. This is another great bow, another great option. Get to your local dealer and shoot this bow. You're not going to miss out. Go to psearchery.com to learn more about this bow and the other models they launched this year, which we're hoping to get on the show a little bit later. Make sure you guys subscribe around here. We'll see you next time at BowHunterPlanet.com.